Hi guys, my name is Ece and I like to talk about life in general. I like to talk about interesting topics like spirituality or life in general that when you're connected to yourself, I believe that life is such a rich experience and sometimes life gets hard, and I think videos like this can help one to overcome those phases, or just to have an other interesting perspective, or to recognize oneself through the experiences from another person. So this is the reason why I do videos like this, and I hope it gives some kind of value to your life. Years ago, when I first heard the saying that life is a mess, chaos creates order, you need some kind of chaos in your life to recognize stuff. I didn't believe it, and it was not my experience, and I was more like a controlling person, and I liked to have a lot of those things in my hands. What I put out comes back to me, and everything has a reason, and whatever you do creates either the one thing or the other thing. And of course, in a lot of situations that's the case, but life is much more than that. And of course, to have rituals, to have goals is really important. I have them too. I love them. It's fun to have them, and it also helps sometimes, like, to have some kind of direction to go. But I experienced that we are human beings. That's what makes us humans, that life is not a black and white world. Life is not a black and white experience, and sometimes when you are in that tunnel vision of doing and getting and going to your goals, so in this tunnel vision, it can happen that you forget about life in general, that you only focus on what you get as a reward if you put the work in it, and you make your worth from what you do in this world, in the sense of how productive you are, and you just think in terms of black and white. If you do this, it's good. If you don't do it, it's not good. And I experienced where this illusion gets you the most, when you do what you think is the right thing, and you do this because you think then you're gonna get what you want, and then the universe gives you some kind of lesson that hits you deep, and it shows you that it's not that easy and you cannot control it. Don't think that you're the creator of everything, because of course you can create. Don't get me wrong. Of course, we are strong creators, and we can have a big impact in the things that we put our energy in it. But we can not control everything. And when you are in a point like this in your life where you realize that, okay, I didn't get what I wanted, it was the opposite, I got what I didn't want to get, then you realize that the best you can do is just to do your best, and believe that when you give your best, the best what is meant for you will come to you, or is already in your life. And be grateful for the life that you have, and also be grateful for the difficulties that you have. This is the first point. And also, if you if you are not able anymore to relax, to just be without getting your worth about the things that you do, the identifications that you have in this world, then you realize that after a certain time you just think that, why am I even doing all of this? Because you lose the sense of connection and compassion and love and appreciation, creativity, and all of these things that make our souls bloom. You lose them. Really, it's harder to reach them, and and then you feel some kind of lack, some kind of, there is something missing. That feeling comes up even more and more, and those are signs that tell you cannot just go like this straight, because life is not a straight line. And what I also love about life being full of surprises is sometimes when you think something really bad happened to you, it can be such a blessing. And through that bad thing, aka blessing, you realize you have another view of things. You see things in a different way. You go deeper. I feel like the key to all of these experiences is to have an open heart. Because if you close your heart, it feels like life is against you when things don't go the way that you wish them to go. And if you have an open heart, you get humble. You get humble. You realize that your ego was too high and it was standing in front of you, and that was the reason why you were not reaching to the blessings that you were meant to you, that the blessings were not coming your way because your ego was too strong, and so this is the reason why I believe that you don't really know that much. And I believe it's really important to be so open until the day you die, even after, but I don't know about the after, so cannot talk about that. But this is just an experience. It's not something that you can own in any way. Of course, things will happen to you where you feel loved and connected and seen, and you feel like you can express yourself the way you are, and those are all beautiful experiences. I'm so grateful for them, and I love them and appreciate them. But you're also gonna experience things that are really not that easy to experience. It's a lot of pain, and it's a lot of uncomfortable things happening inside you or outside you, but those are also experiences to show how rich and deep life is. And I believe really with my whole heart that the person that I am right now, and I'm really grateful for who I'm becoming and how I'm, how much clarity I have in my young years of living, and how can I say that, like, I got humbler, and I have more compassion for other things, other people, and I like me, not always, but I like me like authentically more than I used to do. And it's not something I'm not trying to hide anything anymore. at least I'm trying to hide as less as possible. And with that, I don't specifically mean with other people, sometimes yes, but mostly with myself, you know. And the reason that I got to the point that I am right now is because I try to accept life as it comes, and I try to believe that everything happens for a reason. And in the end, a lot of things that happened to me that I was not sure why they are happening to me and made me sad and, you know, painful, now I realize much more why. Okay, so thank you so much for tuning in, for watching, for listening. I hope you could get some kind of value from those videos, and you know, maybe you recognized yourself with the things that I said. And I see you the next time. Bye.